Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. Check this out. Shout out to Ticket TV. Shout out to, the LDBC. Shout out to pretty much everybody that follow us and support us. All right. The NFL owners are basically trying to be slick. You heard Ticket's video about the Cincinnati Bengals owner saying basically he's going to try to do everything in his power to keep players from taking a knee. Basically what's going on now, they're trying to get that implemented in people's contract, basically a no-knee clause, to where basically if you take a knee, they could probably either fine you or they can cut you immediately. Now, the players union need to step in because, once again, people's civic rights and constitutional rights are being violated. It's not against the law to take a knee. And I would never sign a contract to where I couldn't exercise my right to free speech. I don't want to hear that shit about the NFL games are not the place to do that. That's the perfect place because it's on a very public platform and everybody can see it. That's what you want, for the world to see, diversity and the problems that's going on among different ethnicities. And that's the problem. People want to pretend that this shit don't exist. How many more Starbucks, H&M, Shea Moisture, Heineken's, Popeye's chickens, incidents that you need to see before you accept the fact that there's racial imbalance? It's going to always be racial imbalance because when you got one group of people that pretty much only make up, 12, 13, 14 at best % of the population of the United States, is going to always be racial imbalance. So when people say there's no racial imbalance, that's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any kind of sense. So basically people are telling you a basic fucking lie. But we all saw this coming. We all knew that next year they was going to be trying to do that shit, where they was going to be trying to force players to stand for the national anthem, that they were going to try to put that in these players' contracts. And it's a shame that you have these pretty much white owners that try to dictate on how a black man should feel about a situation and conduct himself. I think it's utterly repulsive. But that's what's going on. We all knew these NFL owners was going to try to pull that shit. Because I think the next thing they're going to try to do is in a collective bargaining agreement where they're going to try to get it put in where if you take a knee, you can get fined like $25,000. And like I said, the NFL Players Union should fight that to the fullest. But then again, Malcolm Jenkins pretty much sold them out. Now, nobody gives a damn about what Stephen A. Smith said about he didn't sell the NFL players out. Yes, he did. We all know what's going on. But I told you this before. Keep in mind, those NFL owners, I did a video where I told you how old those NFL owners are. The average NFL owner is over 60 years old. The average. The lady that owns the Lions is like in her 90s. Now, that's a question if she should even be running a team. You know what I'm saying? That's a big question. Should she even be running an NFL team? That's just crazy. Most of these owners are in their 60s. I think the youngest is Daniel Snyder, and I think Daniel Snyder is like in his mid-50s. So what does that tell you? These people do not understand. They do not understand black people and black culture as a whole. They just see these dudes as livestock, and that's pretty much what it comes down to. They just see him as livestock. They see him as merchandise. Basically, we'll pay you, just be quiet. So I don't expect people that don't look like me to understand it. I'm just going to tell you to a certain point, I really don't give a damn. But yeah, that's what's going on. These NFL owners are plotting against the players. They are trying to find a way to make it mandatory that they stand for the national anthem, headed by Jerry Jones himself. I'm out.